we're here for Ronnie, Simon Wright from, of course, Dio Disciples and Ronnie's band, Dio, and AC/DC, and other amazing bands I know you've played with.
There's been a few.
Yeah. So, what's happening on the Dio Disciples front these days? I know you guys were recording a new album.
Yeah, it got put back a little bit, but we're still doing the songs. We're still recording, not recording, but writing them and tossing around ideas and stuff like that. So it looks like it's going to probably be, well, it's not confirmed, but towards the end of next year.
So tell me about a couple of different things. So with Ronnie Dio. So what was the first time you met Ronnie? Because I mean, you were in AC/DC before you were in Dio.
I can't remember exactly. I think it was, we were doing some Monsters of Rock shows when I was in AC/DC, and it was, I think the bill was AC/DC, Dio, Van Halen, and I can't remember which year. I'm sure there's somebody, let you know.
Right.
But I got to sit in with him after, before or afterwards, I can't remember. Well, it must have been probably before we played. And it was just great, he's just such a cool guy. Funny, intelligent, smart, you sit with him and it's like, he's telling you jokes, and it was just very encouraging to me as well, because I was still a youngster when I was in that band as well. I got in the band when I was really young. And then it progressed from there, and a friend of mine knew Wendy and stuff, and the next thing, not the next thing, but after a while, ended up finishing with DC and hooking up with Ronnie, and it worked out.
Is there any plans to, some more touring with the Hologram? Is there a plan for
Yes,
that?
there's plans next year, 2019, it should be going out.
Okay, so is it going to be similar to what you guys did before, or is it going to be...
No, it's going to be different. It's going to be a lot better.
Okay.
Yeah, as far as the way it looks.
So it's a different production in terms of that side of it?
It's the same team, but they took it to the shop and they worked on it, and I've seen some of it, and it looks really good.
Excellent.
Yeah, it looks almost real.
So is that going to be here in the U.S., or is it going to be in Europe? Is it going to be festivals? What kind of a tour are you receiving on that?
Well, they are in the process of deciding what's going to be happening with that.
Gotcha.
But they will definitely be out next year. So that's what I've been told.
I've
been told, keep yourself available.
Well, we love Ronnie Dio and love to see the flag keep flying. It's beautiful, and it's good for people to learn about Ronnie, because some people never heard of it.
You couldn't have said
especially
it
in these days and ages. I mean, times are different, right?
No, you couldn't have said it better. I mean, there are so many people that didn't get a chance to see Ronnie live, so now they'll get to see him as live as is possible. And it's going to be a big show. It's a big production.
Sounds great.
Yeah, it's going to be good. But that's about all I can say about that.
Just wanted to ask you about the AC/DC. So when you're in AC/DC,
Yeah.
I know that there's, when you're in a big band situation, there's pressures, there's challenges, there's, how well you're cemented in that band, and how, there's other drummers that were in that band as well. So did you ever feel when you got in the band that there was some pressure about, like maybe Phil Rudd wanted his job back, or maybe he was out then, or maybe some of the other guys, might have...
No, I never did that. When I joined the band, I mean, it was, I didn't know what had happened to Phil. I think I asked probably about 4 years later, because I felt like, they made me feel like a part of the band. Yeah, and it was as simple as that, really. You just got out there and did your job and played.
So what would you say some of the differences are from being in both, you played in Dio with Ronnie, and you played in AC/DC?
The only difference for me was that with Ronnie, I got to play a little more, elaborate a little bit. If you're a drummer, you know what I mean. It's like you get to, add accents and do fills and stuff like that, which was something that everything was good with the band with AC/DC. They're amazing, they really are. But my enthusiasm really waned because I didn't get a chance to go and really play.
You had to hold it back, basically. to some extent because the music does that.
You did. I mean,
It's a blues band. I mean, a hard rock and blues.
Phil Rudd is a phenomenon. He really is. I mean, to find somebody like that, like him, who plays like he does, with that groove,
It keeps it exciting.
It's the groove that makes that band work, and he is the drummer for AC/DC.
You know, is it something that, like, when you get to a point where Kiss is going to replace all the members and keep going? I mean, is there a point where, you know, maybe that should keep happening? I mean, it's great for kids that weren't old enough to go see them.
I used to have a really slanted view on it, but I think now I'm a lot more open-minded because there's not enough, I find, there's not enough live touring bands and stuff like that. It's not as many shows as there was. So I think that it is kind of cheating if there's like one member of the band, you know, but you at least have to have one member of the band. But if that, it doesn't matter about the other members as long as they're, you know, great players and they know the music and there's some kind of like relationship with the original concept of the band. I think it's safe to say. But any band that's out there, you know, playing, touring, and doing stuff, great, you know, whatever. There's live music, it's great, go see it. Not enough of it around.
And you're also doing, you know, it's not like, is it a rock opera with Joel McDonald from Australia?
No, it's not an opera. Not opera. Although it might end up being an opera, I don't know. No, it's
in full production though.
Yeah, it's called Red to Be Rock, and it's with Australian musicians. When we start in Australia, there's a few shows out there, but it's AC/DC music with a 30-piece orchestra. And I've heard mock-ups of it. James Morley, who was the bass player of the Angels, he's a good mate of mine. He suggested the whole thing, and I said, yeah, let's do it. I can't think of, it's been done before, bands with orchestra, but not with AC/DC music. So, yeah, it's going to be something else.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, and we got a show at the Velasco Theatre, January 19th.
Excellent.
Yeah, and that will include a lot of, you know, American players and stuff. Doug Aldrich, he's on the way.
Yeah, Doug's here today at the Old Ronnie.
Yeah. Gilbert Clark, a whole bunch of Dax Nielsen's playing drums as well. Cheap Trick and stuff. So
Very cool.
a lot of exciting stuff going on. It's going to be really cool. And they'll play with an orchestra, so that should be interesting. See what happens there.
Well, it's so great to see you, Simon.
You too, Neil.
You know, really
Thanks,
my
man.
pleasure. And I love your playing, and
Thanks, man.
I've seen you a few times with Ronnie
I
on
love
board.
you singing too, bro.
Hey, thank you so much.
We rock.
That's awesome. And,
Sure.
you know, Simon Wright and the Metal Voice, talking to you here from the backside of Pins Bowling. We're here
Pins
at
Bowling.
Jerry's Deli.
Jerry's Deli.
Take a look around at Jerry's Deli. You can order some,
There's Jerry.
some matzo balls or something. Some pickles. Maybe some pickles. Yeah. There's only quiet place, so people can stop complaining about my microphone taking. You know, we're talking loud into the microphone, right? This is Neil Turbin. We're here with Ace Von Johnson from the band Faster Pussycat and L.A. Guns. How's it going, Ace? You just got off the road, huh?
Yeah, very well. Everything's great. Just got home from the L.A. Guns tour. One of the Missing Piece runs about 3 days ago. And prior to that, I was out with Faster Pussycat for about 2 months over the summer. And now I'm home for a hot minute, and then I'm going to go back out with L.A. Guns. And that'll be my year. So yeah, it's nice to be home. I had Fistful of Metal on cassette when I was like 11. And pound for pound, you know, Anthrax is great. That's still my favorite Anthrax. So on record, you're my favorite Anthrax singer.
You're my favorite Faster Pussycat and Guns N' Roses person.
I wish I was in Guns N'
not
Roses.
Guns N' Roses, you know what I'm talking
Same thing. Guns.
about. LA Guns, I got gunned out here. What are you gonna do?
Same thing.
But you guys are badass, and you know, got a chance to play with both bands. Did a gig with Phil over in Maryland at one point. It wasn't the full lineup of LA Guns, but you know, done some jamming with Johnny Martin, and then played the Rainbow with Faster Pussycat.
Yeah, that was good. That was fun.
41st. You're on that band.
I was. I've been in the band almost 10 years now.
That's big time.
9+ years with Faster Pussycat. It's like a prison sentence in some countries.
Yeah, so how's that going? I mean, are you guys coming out with new material, new album, anything in the works?
For Pussycat?
Yeah.
Yeah, Tammy's actually in the studio right now working on some stuff. I don't know when or where or how. I started telling people about 3 years ago, I said, don't hold your breath, but eventually there'll be a new Pussycat release. I just don't know when because that's not up to me.
So how does the writing happen in Faster Pussycat? Is that something that's generated by timing?
It's very slow.
Okay, that's all right.
Yeah, I mean, the last new Faster Pussycat record that came out was 2006. So I was like 14. And I'm kidding. But
I remember that.
I'm still a millennial, but don't let that confuse you. Yeah, 2006. It's been a minute. So, hopefully eventually. We've completed songs over the years, but just not enough to, forge an album out of. And we're just, kind of taking everything at our own pace, and everybody has other gigs and does other things. And, Tammy likes to ride a lot, and I work with other people, and Chad kind of manages a restaurant, Danny's drinking Budweiser somewhere, etc. And so, we're all busy with our own stuff. And in the interim, I've gone out with some other people, and most recently L.A. Guns. So you'll see me playing with them a lot. Excellent. More coming up. And
Great band.
Amazing band. And great people. Yes, exactly. And
Tracy Guns,
hi
Johnny
Tracy,
Martin,
hi Phil,
Phil
hi
Lewis.
Johnny, hi Shane. Hot. That's So inside jokes here. But Guns is a new record coming out in March. I have nothing to do with it, but I've heard all of it. It's phenomenal, eclectic. Still has a classic rock sound.
And you get to play the song.
I'm going to tour it. I'm not on it yet. So it was recorded earlier this year. I've been in the band a month. So
You can help them sell it and then get on the next one.
yeah, that's kind of the idea.
Get on some live records or something.
Yeah, well, what I found out about 2 weeks into the tour was they were recording all the shows. So I was like, oh man, I should have played better. I'm kidding. But, I'm happy to be a part of it. I'm happy to be a part of Pussycat. I'm happy to be a part of the band that we haven't started yet. Just...
You heard it here, folks.
There's a band from Finland called the 69 Eyes. The singer, Jyrki, I'm in his band. Just, and anytime anybody that I respect and appreciate as an artist wants to work with me, my answer is always yes, as long as I have the time.
So I wanted to ask you just a couple of quick ones about Ronnie Dio.
Yes.
So here we are at Bowl for Ronnie.
Yes, amazing event.
At Penn's Bowling Center here in Studio City. And just wanted to ask you about, Ronnie and, is there a song or an album that you prefer of Ronnie Dio?
Yes, my favorite Dio album, hands down. I'm going to lose some friends here. You ready? Strange Highways. Sorry. Every fucking song on that record to me. Tracy G was the guitar player.
You're going to be gaining some
A
friends.
piece.
Vinny.
Vinny was drumming on that. I don't know who played bass, I'm sorry. That record. But when you're a kid and you buy an album, and it doesn't matter if it's the good album or the bad album, there's something that sticks with you. To me, that's my album. And I've gotten into arguments with people. They're like, bro, your favorite Dio album isn't fucking Holy Diver, or Last in Line,
That was your era.
or Dream Evil, or something that was sort of obvious. I go, yeah, it's my era.
We grew up with certain bands at certain times.
Strange Highways, Lock Up the Wolves, maybe like a third or fourth tier. But I remember I bought, and then my next purchase was Holy Diver on cassette. And so Strange Highways by a landslide. I can sing every song on that record. Hollywood Black, Caught in the Middle. Just the whole album is amazing. I think it's super underrated. If you're a Dio fan and you're not familiar with that, do yourself a favor and get that album. Lock Up the Wolves was great. But just, what a legend. Rainbow, Black Sabbath, Dio. What was his 60s? He had a doo-wop band.
Yeah. Ronnie and the Red Caps.
Yeah, Red Caps.
He was around before the Beatles. I mean, in the 50s, late 50s. I mean, it's amazing. He was a guy that stuck with us. Ronnie's
What a legend. What a legend.
Ronnie's totally a force to be reckoned with.
And in the same respect that people talk about Mozart and Bach and any, Vivaldi and stuff like that, in 100 years from now, people will talk about Ronnie James Dio.
And Ronnie was around doing his thing, singing.
When Mozart was
before, not that far back, but he was doing it before heavy metal was even in the Gata de Vida, before it was in the late 60s. I mean, if you think about that, it's kind of like unbelievable. But, it's really cool to talk to you, Ace, and thank you so
likewise.
much.
Thank you for having me.
Jimmy K here, Metal Voice. Look at this. The Metal Voice shirts are now on sale. Just go to the video description to find out on how you can purchase one.